Hey everybody, Sour Lemon Sims here, and today you're watching me build the Matcha Latte house. I just finished making the Sims Matcha and no basil. God, this cat. Every time I sit down at my desk, he's trying to jump up on my desk and knock everything over. What was her name? Oh, it was like Crystal, but it wasn't Crystal. Critty. Anyway, I guess we'll find out, but it's something that starts with a K, and her last name is T, and they're both based on that, and I'm excited to show you guys them soon. I just wanted to do a little voiceover here today because I haven't talked in a while on here, and I bet if you look, you can see where I got the inspiration from this house from. Yep, it is exactly the same as the neighbor's house, so don't give me any credit on this. I just loaded up this lot, saw that house, and was like, you know what? That is adorable. I'm gonna sort of build it. I'm not gonna build it exactly the way it is, and I'm not gonna do it justice, but I'm gonna make it cute, and I'm excited about it. I also really love doing a red brick, especially that red brick that I use there that I think is from vampires, I want to say. It's just so pretty, and especially with like a white siding, which I didn't do on this build. I eventually changed the siding. I don't think I do it on camera. It ends up being this like cute tan shingle siding with just green stucco, just to give it the matcha coloring. Because I was like, why is the outside of the house blue? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I did that. I ended up changing a lot in this house, which honestly, I like it when I'm looking at something and building it and I'm like, nope, I want it to look different instead of just slapping some stuff down and being happy with it the way it is. And that's when I know that I'm like really interested and really invested in a project and I want it to look nice. That is, so I'm really happy. I was really excited and I was really into this project. I've been in a bit of a building rut. Like, it almost feels like I'm forcing myself to build and it's not just coming to me. It's not flowing. It's not fun. It's just something that I'm doing because I know it could be fun and I want it to be fun. And I honestly love that this got me back into it. I can't take credit for this idea either. I saw, and I feel so bad because I cannot remember for the life of me or find the video again. But I saw briefly someone else build a house that they named Matcha House, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to try and make a house that is themed after matcha. And I went ahead and themed it after matcha and tea. So there's a mix of both in here. There's two different Sims, and they have matching but opposing styles that like bleed throughout the house, which I like a lot. I think it looks really nice. And the big surprise is that this is only half the lot, right? So what's going to be on the other half of the lot? It is a Sim. And I think I'm debating on if I want it to be one Sim or two Sims again, but they own a competing business to these two Sims here, because these two Sims here own a little tea shop. You know, just a little tea shop, a little place to go and drink some tea and read some books and have a nice time, and it's got a nice ambiance. No. Bad cat. If you jump on my desk, I'm gonna be so pissed. There's no space for you up here. No. 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 Thank you. Gosh, I lost my train of thought. I start talking and he's like, oh, mom's talking. What does mom want? I'm gonna go see mom. And I love him so much, but he does not sit still. He's rarely on my lap because he just constantly moves. And if he starts to slide off because he's moving, he will scratch the heck out of you to try and catch himself. He didn't used to, but now that he's a grumpy old man, because he's like 9 years old, he started doing that. It's a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. I love him and I'll have him until I don't have him anymore, which is sad to think about, and I don't know why I brought it up. That sucks. Anywho, let's move on really quickly. But yeah, so I'm gonna have the competing business, a cafe, and you know, their coffee, their tea, which drink is better. They both believe their drink is better for you, better for everything, better caffeinator. I wanted these Sims to be more eccentric and more laid back. And so I was building the house more along that line. Whereas the coffee Sims, I want it to be the caffeinated and super high strung side of it. So I think that's going to be really fun to try and build a house that makes someone look high strung. So I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm excited for it. And instead of all the light colors and the light browns and the airy feel, it's going to be dark and grungy and dark browns. I think I want to make her either brown grungy or brown goth, which I think would be super fun. No. So yeah, just keep that in mind for the rest of any time that you hear me say no in a very stern voice. It's me telling my cat not to jump on my desk. Because it is the only thing that works. He's looking at me all upset. You can't jump on my desk, there's no room. There's 2 monitors, there's a computer on the floor, there's stuff everywhere, there's art stuff, there's cups full of pens and pencils. There's no room for you and your furry butt up here. Anyway. This has been a really lovely house and a really lovely experience. I just want to say thank you everybody who is here and has been watching, and if this is your first time watching or you've gotten this far, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you being here. Honestly, I mostly make these videos for myself. I enjoy talking. It really gets me out of just sitting in silence a lot, which I like. And I can listen to it back and hear myself, which helps me with some different mental, I don't want to say disorders, but it just helps my mental health a lot, honestly. And I don't know exactly why. I can't put my finger on why listening to myself back makes me feel happier. But I don't know, I feel like I'm being productive maybe, and I'm making something, and then I can look back on it and be proud of it. I do enjoy that a lot. But if you're here and watching this with me, I'm happy to have you here. I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you get good news. I hope something's gonna go your way this week. I hope a lot of things for you, and I'm so glad that you're here with me, watching me make my silly videos. I mean, I don't only make Sims videos. I make a lot of different kinds of stuff, just whatever I'm feeling like doing at the moment and whatever I'm feeling like editing. So something that I made yesterday may get edited that same day, and something I made 3 months ago may not be edited yet, just because I didn't feel like editing it yet. It's all based on my whimsy and what I want to do, because it's all just for fun. This is my new hobby almost. It's something that I enjoy, and I get to watch myself make these videos. I get to watch well, not make the videos, that's silly. Make the houses. I get to watch myself play games and relive the funny moments that happens, especially with my sister. And I enjoy it so much. We're almost to the end of the video. I'm here just doing the outside, and I really love the way the outside here turned. I'm not really good at all at landscaping or doing like bushes and trees and all that stuff. I don't know why, I just can't seem to grasp where to put them. My only real move is to tuck them into corners. That's all I do, because I don't know where else they would go. It doesn't really make sense to me. Or the only other thing I do is that I put the tallest ones in the back and the shorter ones in the front so that you can see them. But other than that, I don't have a rhyme or reason, or I don't know why anybody or how they decide where they're putting stuff. One day my lungs will be better. Yeah, that's how that happens, right? It gets the opposite way, where you're just not you don't struggle to breathe anymore and you're suddenly all better. But yeah, I mean, I'm almost done here with the house. It's honestly, it turned out so cute, and I love just how happy it makes me, and I hope that it brings some happiness to you too. It's really good. As always, if you want to talk about anything in the world, put it in the comments. I will look at it. I will respond. I get notifications for it, and I'm available. I mean, I check stuff on my phone all the time. I do it when I have downtime at work or when I'm bored. So if there's anything that you want to talk about or anything that you want to say, you just let me know. I'm not good or bad, honestly. I don't care either way. I enjoy the interaction almost, and it makes me happy. So, and if you don't want to, that's fine too. I don't mind that way either. I mean, it's all up to you. You do what you want to do with your life, you know? I believe that very firmly. It's like, you want to hate something, hate it. You want to love something, love it. You want to I don't know, anything. You can do anything. And if you want to do it, do it. That's how I feel. Anywho, this is the end of the video, so I'm gonna say my usual. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.